Our first product that we want to talk about is Defend. Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about the details of that. And I love the name, by the way, Defend. I mean, it's clearly an immunity product, but it's definitely not your average immunity product.
No, in fact, let me just step right on a limb and say that when I share this product with someone, I'm going to tell them that it is the most sophisticated immunity product in the industry today. And I don't mean the network marketing industry. I mean the retail and the network marketing industry. This is a very, very unique product. And number one, everybody knows that beta-glucan is extremely good for the immune system. But most people don't realize that some of the most powerful beta-glucan occurs naturally in mushrooms, in fungi. There are a host of mushrooms that have been studied for decades now that the scientific community has really discovered quite a lot of benefit to the way they interact in your body in relation to re-educating and teaching your immune system. And what that means is that these are adaptogens again. So we're talking about elements that when they get into your body, if your immune system is overactive, they might help to calm it down. If your immune system is less active or underactive, it would help to potentially improve it or activate it. So we're talking about as well some very powerful botanicals. In this case, there's astragalus in it. Astragalus is another adaptogen. It's a root, something very powerful. Its roots and origins are in Chinese medicine. It's very revered as an immune tonic, if you will. And then there are a number of mushrooms. There are reishi mushrooms. There are maitake, shiitake, another mushroom that's very powerful in relation to the immune system, turkey tail, and that's actually what you're looking at on the screen. That's a turkey tail mushroom. Agaricus blazei. It's a mushroom that was discovered a number of years ago, both in Brazil and in Florida. It has a very powerful impact on the immune system. Its benefits and the research on this particular mushroom have been so broad in the last several years that it has become one of the fastest growing mushrooms of interest in the marketplace today. In fact, there are small countries in Asia where this is a billion-dollar mushroom in terms of sales annually. Then there's also cordyceps. Again, cordyceps we talked about on last night's call. It's the secret weapon of the Chinese Olympic team. It's a very powerful mushroom. And then, of course, wild blue-green algae. So this is a combination of some very, very powerful mushrooms put together. Now, one of the things that the scientific community has been acknowledging for several years is that all of these mushrooms individually are powerful. But when they're put together in a formula like this, there's a synergistic action between them that makes them even more powerful. I think this is something that no one should be without in the winter months when the flus and all those things are going around. And so I think it's a really powerful formula.
I know a lot of people, as we continue into the later part of summer, school's about to start up. Your kids are about to head back into the petri dish and start bringing all sorts of things home. So that's going to be a really, really great product for a lot of people to use just in their daily life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's talk about the next one that I think is going to surprise a lot of people, and that is Energize.
Yeah, you're just all going to have to forgive me because I could just wax eloquently about these products all day long and all evening long. But this is, in my opinion, the most unique cardiovascular product on the market today. It starts with pure ubiquinol and the highest grade ubiquinol. Of course, we're a GMP registered facility, and the ownership at New Earth, they go for the top grade, top quality of every ingredient. So this is ubiquinol is easily absorbed into your body, doesn't have to go through any metabolic steps to fully absorb. And ubiquinol in this form, it's the highest grade of a CoQ10. Many of you have heard of CoQ10. It's excellent for the heart, but what it really energizes is the mitochondria, which are your little power plants inside of every cell of your body. And so ubiquinol is the source of that energy and very powerful. The other elements in this, I'm going to go over really quick because we have other products to get to, but one of them is reishi mushroom. Reishi mushroom, again, a lot of studies on the cardiovascular system, and I want you to know that after we launch in September, there will be a third-party resource site which will cite many of the resources and the science on the background of these products. Another mushroom that's that is highlighted in this product is the oyster mushroom. Oyster mushrooms are polypores. They grow on the side of trees, or they grow, in sterile conditions. They're grown on sawdust. They are very powerful mushrooms because most of the studies that have been done on them have been done on the cardiovascular system specifically and in relation to cholesterol. So very, very powerful mushroom. Hydrox, and hydrox is the clinical name for olive polyphenols. Olive polyphenols are the green pigment in olive oil, or that's pressed from the olives when they press olive oil. It's a bright, rich, dark green pigment. Now again, when we're talking about freshwater algae, there's green pigments, as in chlorophyll. There are blue pigments, phycocyanin, and of course in the olives we have yet another green pigment that's pressed out of fresh olives. This particular company has done over 15 years of research and science directly on the cardiovascular system relative to olive polyphenols. And at some point, we will say a lot more about that. And of course, there will be, all those resources will be on the third-party resource site. Last but not least, there's, again, a small amount of blended microalgae in this product. I believe this is the most unique cardiovascular product on the market today because of the benefits of those two mushrooms and the olive polyphenols in combination with ubiquinol. It's an amazing product.
That's going to be one that a lot of people will want to use. The cardio system is when you do not want to find out too late that it's not optimized and not functioning. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so let's talk about Elevate. This one is also extremely powerful.
It is. And of course, this is nervous system support. Elevate is really designed around supporting the entire nervous system and the brain. So it's a unique product. It's designed around several very powerful items. And it starts with a mushroom called agarikon. And that is, agarikon is a mushroom that was revered by the ancient Greeks as the elixir of life. They saw it as the most profound mushroom for energizing the brain, the nervous system, and for really just improving they saw it as a fountain of youth, actually. The second mushroom is a mushroom that's been studied broadly in terms of age-related memory and cognition problems, and that is a mushroom called lion's mane. Lion's mane is highly revered as a very powerful mushroom in relation to the nerves and the nervous system. Third item is American ginseng, grown organically in Wisconsin. It is a very powerful herb. Unlike Siberian and entirely different than Siberian ginseng, it is a very powerful herb. It's a woody root, and this is a 90% or higher grade of the ginseng. Again, this is something that's revered. A lot of studies on it in relation to mental clarity, focus, and just its ability to strengthen the nervous system. The next item is a very powerful antioxidant called resveratrol. Many of you know about resveratrol because it's being talked about in a lot of different circles relative to its ability as an antioxidant. It is the dark purple pigment from grapes. And again, you're going to find a lot of these rich pigments in these products. And the last item in this is cordyceps mushrooms. So again, another powerful combination of fungi in relation to algae and some other botanicals mixed in, making it a really unique product.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. And let's just keep trucking here because there's two more
Yep.
really powerful ones that I want folks
hmm
to get their head around. So let's talk about the next one, that is Soothe.
Yes, I'm going to just go quickly over Soothe and then quickly over Renew as well. Soothe is our product that we have designed specifically to address the issues of inflammation. Inflammation, for those of you who are not familiar with it in its broadest terms, inflammation is at the core of every issue that happens to people in their bodies. We don't like to use the disease word, so we can simply say, no matter what's cooking in your body, you can bet that there might be some inflammation at the base. So this is a product that's designed from a unique group of antioxidants and botanicals designed to address inflammation. The first product in it, or the first ingredient in it, is the dark, bright royal blue pigment that is found in wild algae called phycocyanin. And it is a bright blue pigment. It is a very powerful antioxidant, and there is quite a lot of research on this particular ingredient, specifically on its ability as to affect inflammation. The second item in it is Eclonia cava. Eclonia cava is a seaweed from the ocean, also being studied broadly for its impact on inflammation. Third item is turmeric. Turmeric is a herb thought to be, mostly used in Indian food and some spicy combinations. It is very powerful in its impact on inflammation. Bromelain is the pineapple enzyme, and again, another plant-based enzyme that is also in our Rebound product. Very, very powerful in its impact on inflammation. And finally, wild blue-green algae. Now, Renew is a product that, Kevin, I got to tell you, we're going to spend another night and another conference call talking about this product.
We could have a whole call just on that, right?
We are going to have a whole call on this product, and I'll tell you why. This product actually has not one, but 5 very interesting and very powerful research studies, and I want to take the time some night to tell you about all 5 of them, because this is a product that's designed to not only help adult stem cells in your body, and remember, you have adult stem cells everywhere. You have them in your teeth. You have them in your fingernails. You have them in your blood system, in every one of your organs. There are adult stem cells throughout your body. The difference between healthy individuals and people who are having some kind of health issues is whether or not those stem cells are staying alive, vibrant, and are healthy. So this is a product that we know, because of scientific research, that it aids and helps stem cells stay alive, stay healthy, stay vibrant, and able, so that they can act on the body to repair and to do the things that are necessary to keep your body and your tissues extremely healthy and useful and moving forward. And it's just a very, very powerful product. Every one of these products, and I just want to say this before we close this chapter, every one of these products is what I consider a lead product. You could build a business around any one of them individually. This is a very exciting product line. And remember this, even if you don't purchase the whole entire line, this is going to be a line where people will say, well, I've got to have that Defend. And by the way, I don't want to live without Soothe. Or people are going to say, got to have Energize. And I also want to make certain I have Defend, or, Renew, Elevate. People are going to choose their favorites. But you're going to find a lot of people that might be using another product line entirely, like the Edge product line or the Essentials, will come into this line and pick 1 or 2 products that they've just simply got to have in their cupboard.
Yeah, I can think of a few of those that fit for me personally. So definitely appreciate the information. And Anna, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge about these products. We will certainly be coming back another time to talk about Renew and really just the depth that is in that product. Awful lot to talk about. So thank you. Thank you very much.